Today we will be making cake art. Whichever one of these 5 artists has the best cake art after 6 hours will win up to 5 grand for a random subscriber. In the previous video, they all learned how to make cakes, so I'm expecting some pretty good art. Your 6 hours begins right now.
I'm gonna grab extra cake because I know I'm gonna need some because it's gonna be a thick cake.
I have an idea. Whether or not it's a good idea, I don't know. I kind of want to make a unicorn.
I'm not very good at cake art, I found out.
Ken's, I'm not good at cake art either.
Okay, you're a lot worse than me.
Some of them have already begun, but we're gonna have a plot twist right from the beginning. All right, everyone, partner up.
Nick!
Hey, I have no partner.
Jake, give Nick a topic.
Asparagus.
All right, Nick, give Jake a topic.
Flowers.
Mackenzie, give David a topic.
Construction.
David, give something to Mackenzie. Okay, Mackenzie gets poop. Just something poop related. And Michelle, since you don't have a teammate, you get to choose your own topic.
I choose unicorn.
Right off the bat, things have fallen into chaos. People are getting the most random topics ever. There's asparagus, there's poop. This is gonna be really interesting to see what they make. Nick, so you need to do something asparagus themed.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know what Nick's gonna do either. Jake actually got a pretty good one. Jake, you can make such cool flowers. Mackenzie, even though your topic's poop, you could get creative with it. What animal did you want to make to start out with?
An octopus.
You couldn't make a pooping octopus?
That's so gross.
Yours better be the most appetizing out of everyone's.
I won the last video, but now I'm kind of struggling and I feel like I forgot everything I learned. I'm hoping the airbrushing is gonna be my biggest strength.
I think the lesson was super fun and super easy because someone was teaching me how to do stuff. Right now, nobody's teaching me how to do anything, so I'm kind of just freeballing it and it's not really working very well. First thing, leveling the cake.
Okay, well.
Oh man.
Ken's, can you hear me from all the way over there?
Yes, Jake, I can hear you.
You're trash, you're gonna lose.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
I was so excited for my hermit crab and now I have to do construction.
I'm extremely happy that Nick gave me flowers because that's literally one of the only things we learned how to do.
Obviously, I could just do a poop cake, but I don't really want to do that.
I'm gonna do a 3-layer cake and try and make it beautiful like a unicorn.
I'm not competing because I'm allergic to everything and I would die, but if I had to choose someone who I think is gonna win, I choose Jake.
It looks like you've been using your skills learned from the last video.
Does it look like I've been using my skills?
David, since you and Michelle won the lesson challenge in the last video, if you win this challenge, you get a $500 gift card to a bakery.
I really want to win that.
I've gotta win. I'm gonna get that biggest cake ever.
Yeah, so I wanted to do like some sort of monster. See, now I'm doing an asparagus eating monster and I think it's gonna come out really good.
I just finished carving off the tops to both of my cakes, and now I'm gonna take my frosting and I'm gonna spread it on top.
I found out what I'm gonna make. It's a little rabbit and it's pooping.
Oh, that looks like a shell, kinda.
Jake, do you love my cake? Oh, it's a shell.
It's a shell.
I'm gonna have to destroy it.
In the last video, the artist sculpted bubbles out of fondant. For the first challenge, I'm going to put their new skills to the test and have them sculpt turkey. We are an hour and a half into the challenge. I'm excited to see how these turn out. I'm not sure if I want to eat them though. Not sure if they wash their hands. So I have a mini challenge for you guys to see who gets an advantage, but before we do that, it's Michelle's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday. She is 24 years old.
24 years young.
For the next challenge, everyone follow me to that room over there. You guys have 10 minutes to make turkey out of fondant. I'll be taking a look at whose is the best, whose is the worst. Go. Oh my God. All right. You guys literally just had a lesson on this. Do you guys remember the techniques? I don't think they remember anything. Honestly, I don't remember the steps either. Oh dear.
I don't know what's happening.
That looks very powdery to me, Nick.
I'm so sorry I'm reaching over you.
You're good.
Whoa, that is a nice steel.
This is such a workout and it takes so much work.
I used food dye and now my hands are blue also, and they probably will be for a week.
Instructor never told you to use food dye.
Ooh, my hands are gross.
While they're making turkey, I want to remind you guys that if you guys want to buy turkey, it's a very cute plushie. You can get it at zhcstore.com. This man over here is sweating bullets. Final minute. 3, 2, 1. Everyone hands off. So I'm gonna give everyone a placement from 1 through 5. That is not number 1. That's cute. Michelle, I think you beat David out on this one. Number 1, I'm gonna hand it to you, Mackenzie, for getting the perfect color. Michelle, you're number 2.
Nice.
David, you're number 3. Jake, you're next. Nick, you're last.
Oh, we're about to get a punishment. I have no idea what's gonna go on. Safe to say I don't have a career in baking ever.
Nick, for coming in 5th, you have 50 jump shots. Jake, 40 jump shots. David, 30 jump shots. Michelle, 20 jump shots. And Mackenzie, for winning, you gotta give someone 10 more jump shots.
Okay, David! David!
Go make your jump shots.
Let's go, oh dang. Oh my God, my ankle!
When David gave me the topic of poop, I was really frustrated and I had no idea what to do. But then I found a reference picture of a rabbit pooping, and that inspired my idea that I'm doing now.
Wow. I hate basketball. That was stupid.
Oh, wow, this is a lot heavier than I thought.
David, stop it.
All right, 20 minutes. Let's go make some fondant.
Honestly, my biggest strength this video so far has been time management. I've been trying to show up to work on time recently.
He showed up late today.
I'm gonna cry.
Michelle, just take it off and redo it. Okay.
I got a little frustrated with the fondant earlier. I really wish I could do nothing on my birthday, but this is adult life and people work on their birthdays.
Are you gonna eat your own cake for your birthday?
Yes, I'm gonna eat my own cake for my birthday.
Jake's does look good.
You got that smooth cake. So we're out of white fondant, and that was the whole next step of my cake. So I need to wait to get more, and I think I'm just gonna work on the little hermit crab body until the new fondant comes.
I think I just finished texturizing the body. So now I'm going to sculpt the tail and the feet.
Michelle knows what she's doing.
I'm very good with my hands.
The artists have been working super hard on their cakes, so I decided to give them a little extra reward in this next challenge.
We are almost down to our last hour and a half. I have a little challenge so they can win some extra money if they win. First person to make frosting out of scratch will win an extra $500 if you do win. Go!
Whoa, how'd you find butter?
Go! So they learned how to make frosting from scratch just a few days ago, so I'm hoping they remember everything. Luckily for you guys, I'm not gonna taste them.
Where's the powdered sugar?
I'm making such a mess.
Yeah, actually that's pretty good. Mackenzie, if you end up winning this entire challenge, I'll give you $500.
I don't know what's happening.
How do you even get it to look like this?
I would say that I'm moving along at a pretty good rate. I have my fondant down on top of my rabbit, and that's farther than some of the other competitors.
I have no strengths in this challenge. I think I have a lot of weaknesses in this challenge, but I think I could win.
Wait, what?
You guys, the fondant's here. And you might love it.
We have around an hour or so left. We have one last twist before we keep going. Everyone, meet in that room. So in front of each of you are plain cupcakes. Whoever finishes first will get to take one bite out of someone's piece. Go!
Mine had a hair in it.
You need to swallow. You need to swallow. Okay, Michelle. Oh, Michelle's done. Come with me. I'll grab you a fork. Michelle, you can only dig out one piece, and it has to fit in your mouth.
But the only one that's complete is Mackenzie.
Eat Mackenzie's cake.
You can be
nice,
gentle. And you can just eat from one of the feet.
I'm gonna fall.
That's right. Well, Mackenzie, on the bright side, even with the hole in its head, I still think you're way ahead of everyone else.
I do feel bad because she said it was on her birthday.
Right now I think my piece is going pretty well. I'm working on sculpting the fondant stems to flowers along the base of the cake.
Why do you always wear the hat mask?
What? You look like Zach.
At this point, we're just throwing stuff on. Using my sweat to make this stick. That's so gross.
It's definitely taking a little bit of a horror movie turn.
I'm so confused, Jake. After Michelle took a bite out of my bunny's head, I tried to fix it by putting a little bow on top of her.
There are only 20 minutes left in the competition. Some of the artists are definitely going to have to rush to finish their piece if they want to win $5 grand for a subscriber.
I finally finished the face of my unicorn, so that's good.
33 seconds left. I don't know what I'm doing. I think he's done. Hopefully Zach likes it.
We have 25 seconds, Gus. Come on, Gus. Come on, Gus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's been 6 hours and everyone's done with their cake art. Ben is gonna be judging with me. David, tell us about your piece.
So this is Henry the Hermit Crab. He's fabulous and he lives underneath like a little construction cargo ship. And I made him with lots of fondant and I airbrushed the shell.
David, with like 20 minutes left, you literally had nothing down over here. How did you pull this off in the last 20 minutes?
I have no idea.
The one thing I wish was a little bit better was the tool.
I think the shell's my favorite part. I love the texture.
Good job, David. All right, Jake, tell me about this.
So I got the topic of flowers from Nick. Oh, we have like soil and like normal flowers over here, but then this guy is like a flower demon and his influence just like floods over all the regular flowers.
This looks like a very complete piece. It's very gory and kind of creepy, and I really like it. The only thing I would say is I wish you had a little bit more time with the leaves down here so you could make a couple more intricate ones. All right, good job, Jake. All right, Michelle, tell me about your cake.
I made Corny the Unicorn. It's a 4-layer cake, and if you cut into it, it's also blue, pink, and purple. I got inspiration from Rosie.
Yeah. Very cool.
Out of all the cakes so far, if I could eat it, I think I would eat Michelle's.
I would say this looks the most like a normal cake. I wish you could have smoothed out the front a little bit. It does look a little bit rough at the bottom.
The fondant I had to use was all dried out.
Good job. Nick, tell us about what you made.
This is Gus. He's got some asparagus on the side. He's not too hungry, he already ate.
I don't know if I would say you really embraced the topic. It looks like you made venom and made two asparagus to put on the side of your piece. But disregarding that, teeth look really, really cool. I really like the mouth area. I feel like the head could have used so much more work.
Like yours is not even eating it, it's just there.
He doesn't like asparagus.
Didn't quite follow the topic, but impressive lips and teeth. Mackenzie, tell us about your piece.
I got the topic of poop. So I made a poop-colored bunny named and she is pooping. And I tried to fix Michelle's little puncture wound by putting a bow.
So right off the bat, I think you utilized the airbrush really, really well. It looks like there's actual like texture and color to it. The face is very accurate to a bunny. One thing you could have easily done is just added more grass, like filled the whole thing in.
I like how the ears are like floppy. You can tell that they're flopping.
Good job, Mackenzie. All right, so Ben and I are gonna go up to each one of you, give you a score out of 10. Whoever has the most points wins. All right, David, my score for you is an 8.
And I'm gonna give yours a 7.
Yeah, okay. All right, Jake, I didn't think I would like yours so much. I'm going with a 9.
Whoa.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay.
Michelle, as a boyfriend, I'd give you a 10, but as a judge, I'd give it a 4.
Michelle, I think it's a very solid piece. I give it a 6.
Nick, I don't think you incorporated the topic well. I have to go with a 3.
Nick, I'm giving you a 2.
All right, yes.
Mackenzie, I think overall you've wowed me with how fast you went. I would give it an 8.5. Personally, my favorite is Jake's, but I still think it's really impressive.
With Nick, David, and Michelle all out of the competition, it was down to this final vote to decide whether Mackenzie or Jake wins.
I'm giving it a 9.
Oh, you won by half a point! Congratulations! So one person who subscribes in the next 7 days, but we might give you a call, and Mackenzie will win up to $5,000 for you. Hit that subscribe button right now. Congrats, Mackenzie. That means you also win $500. That's it for this challenge.
Let's break.
Jake is saying so no.
What do you mean?
Go do your job and film.